Hello team, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Is there any new joining in today's class?
No, sir, no.
Okay. Okay, so let's start today's class. Today we are going to learn web server. Okay. So do you know about web server? How web server will created and all? How web server will work? Anyone? Any idea?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So whenever we are going to access any website, what exactly happen? See, what exactly happen? We will learn. Consider this is your computer. Okay, your computer means laptop, or we call it as a web client. Okay, web client, this is your client computer or laptop. Hmm? Now we are going to access we are going to access any website. That means exactly what happen. If you are going to access SBI bank web server. hmm? SBI bank web server, SBI bank web server. That means you are going to access SBI bank web server from your laptop, hmm, with the help of one request called as HTTP request. Request. HTTP request. Okay. You have written something www.sbi.co.in. Then your request will be taken by SBI web server. This web server available somewhere in the world. Even you don't know, even I don't know. Okay. But how you are going to access? The SBI people or will enable some port here, and with the help of this port we are going to access. We are going to access. So this is called as a request. This is called as request, and this is called as a response. This is called as a response. Okay, this is called as a response. We can call it as a HTTP response. Okay, HTTP response. HTTP response. If you want some other details also, that means currently you are accessing the request. Currently you are accessing the request, and hence the same way that they are trying to give the response. Okay, give the response. Now you are accessing SBI bank other data. What exactly happen? Maybe there is a maybe there is a core database available. Core database available. Core database available. Once you response means again this will reach out to other request, and in the same manner also they will come back to us. But this is called as a secondary request. This is called as a secondary request. This is called as a primary request. This is called as a primary request. So exactly what is web server? Web server is nothing but a computer, correct? Nothing but a computer. Web server is nothing but a computer. This is your laptop. This is also a computer. This web server is also a computer. But what is the difference between this web server and your normal laptop? This is the thing we are going to learn. And also we are going to create web server in AWS cloud. So web server is a computer. This is nothing but a computer where the web content is stored. Consider this is your computer where web content is stored. Web content means web pages. Web pages. Just open any website here, just like sba.co.in. www.sbi.com or something. Here already we have open. Okay. So once we have opened SBI bank page, you are able to see so many options. For personal, they have so many options. See, once I just hover it on personal, it will show so many options. For investment and deposit, they are showing so many options. This is the one page, this is the one page, this is another page, this is third page, like that they have mentioned. That means inside this deposit, they have so many pages like fixed deposit, recurring deposit, flexi deposit. If I just click on deposit, what will happen? Here I can able to see fixed deposit is one of the page, recurring deposit is one of the page. So like that they have so many pages inside deposit. Consider this is your home page. Inside this home page they have written so many pages like uh, deposit. Deposit. Inside this deposit they are keeping some more pages like fixed deposit, recurring deposit, etc. So like that they have mentioned in this web server. So how this web content they will store, we will learn. So this bundle of pages is nothing but a web content, and once this web content we placed inside web server, then this is nothing but a web server. But exactly how this web server will created? Initially this is nothing but a simple laptop only. But once we install one software called as a HTTPD software. If we consider Red Hat family, if we consider Red Hat family, even though if you are not getting right now, don't worry. What is Red Hat family? We will discuss in Linux classes. Just now, for your information, I am going to tell here Red Hat family. This HTTPD comes under Red Hat family. So we all know Ubuntu operating system, correct? So this Ubuntu comes under Debian family. If we are using CentOS, Amazon Linux, this comes under Red Hat family. So that time we need to install this software called as HTTPD into this computer. But if there is a Ubuntu operating system, then we have to use one software called as Apache 2 software. Apache 2 software. This is the important point. So what exactly this web server is going to do? This web server is used to host a website. We have stored some content here, inside content. We used to store website, correct? Website. Here we can able to see any website. See here sbi.co. Inside this sbi.co in website there is a web page, and inside this web page there is a personal banking. Inside this personal banking there is a investment deposit. Inside this personal deposit there is a deposit. If I click here fixed deposit, what will happen? See, another page will again open. Fixed deposit. Fixed deposit is also there. If I click on terms and condition, so under this fixed deposit only they are showing so much per pages. This bundle of pages is nothing but a web content. Web content, and to host this web content, this is called as a web server. Okay, to host this web content called as a web server. Web server. What exactly here happened with when consider this is your laptop or web client laptop. When client send request for a web pages, consider there are web pages are available here. Here web pages are available. This web server search for the requested page here. They will trying to load here pages as soon as this request comes, and it will send back to the response with the whatever he required. If he search for on the website, they will load and search the same pages. But sometime what happen, whenever we are going to search any web pages, the web pages are not found here. In that case, they will give response of error 404 not found, not found, not found. Such type of error you will able to see. You will able to see. So today what we are going to do is, we are going to initially we are going to do manually, then we are going to use bootstrap. Okay, user data we are going to use. So what exactly we are going to do, we are going to launch instance initially, then we are going to install web software. Okay, web software going to install, then we are going to write web content, and then we are going to start a service. So what exactly we are going to do in AWS cloud, we are going to launch one instance. Inside this EC2 instance, this is EC2 instance. Inside this EC2 instance, we are going to install. Okay, this is EC2. Inside the EC2 instance, we are going to install one software called as HTTPD. HTTPD software. This is a software. Once we install this software, automatically one folder will be generated. Okay, one folder will be generated. Let me write in good manner so that you can able to get all the activities. This is your EC2 machine. This is your EC2 machine. Okay, inside EC2, we are going to install one software. We are going to install one software. Okay, so this is your EC2 machine. EC2. This is your EC2 machine. Linux machine. Okay, now what exactly you are going to do here is, you are going to install one software called as a HTTPD. HTTPD software we are going to install. Once you are able to install this HTTPD software, automatically one folder will be created. That folder will be called as a www. This folder will be created as a www. So where this folder will be located? Inside where directory. Inside where directory it will be located. Where directory it will be located. Which folder? www dot it will be created. This folder will be created. Inside this www folder, there will be one folder. This is called as a HTML. HTML folder will be created. HTML. Okay, HTML. And inside this HTML, we are going to write some we are going to create one file. That file name is called as index.html. Okay, index.html. Index.html file. Inside this index.html file, we are going to write some content. We are going to write some content. So this is the flow of our instance. We are going to launch one instance initially. Then inside this EC2 instance, we are going to install one software called as HTTPD. Once this software is installed, then and then it will be created one folder www. Inside this folder, HTML folder will be available. Then we are going to create one file called as index.html file. Inside this file, we are going to write some content, and this is the same content you are able to access. How we are going to access, we will see. So let us go to your AWS account. How to open your AWS account? How to launch your AWS account? AWS console. We need to write here. Just enter, and then you need to click on AWS Management Console. Either you click on log backing or sign into the console. Click on sign into the console. Here you need to provide your Gmail address. By default, root user will be selected because you are the owner of your own account. Here you need to provide your Amazon account password. Successfully we have able to log in into the AWS Management Console. AWS Management Console. Here now what we are going to do here is, we have one computer. Okay, I am going to launch one EC2 instance in Singapore region. This is my laptop. Okay, I am going to launch one EC2 instance in Singapore region. Okay, then I will create some content like this inside this EC2 instance, and then finally I am going to access this instance. Let us see. So we are already in Singapore region only. Just click on Singapore. How to launch any instance? Initially we need to click on EC2. We have to select EC2 service, because inside EC2 service only we are going to create virtual machines. Correct? So initially there is no any running instance available. Correct? Now we are going to create launch one instance. Just click on launch instance. I am going to give some name of web server. Okay, web server. I'm going to select Amazon Linux as a AMI, Amazon machine, Amazon Linux machine image. This is the AMI ID. This is the description of this particular image. Amazon Linux 2, kernel 5.10, AMI 2.200.200. That means it was upgraded on 12/9/2022. Okay, this is the virtual machine name. Here you can able to see virtualization HVM. Sometime if you are not able to understand what is this, what is virtualization HVM, just go to the Google and try to learn this HVM. What HVM virtualization? Just right here. Here you can able to see what is the meaning of virtualization. Here this is nothing but a hardware virtual machine. Okay, hardware virtual machine. What is, if you want to learn so many things means you can also search like this one, hardware virtual machine. Linux Amazon machine images uses one or two types of virtualization. One is a para virtual and another one is a hardware virtual machine. So here in this case we are going to use HVM, hardware virtual machine virtualization software. So by default they are going to provide some software. That name is called hardware virtual machine software. In this way, whenever you are stuck somewhere, try to copy, try to copy and search in Google. You can able to get the answer. Here we are going to select the type. So as we are a free tier eligible, hence we are going to select t2.micro instance type. So by default it is going to select. Key pair login. We are going to create new key pair login. Here I am going to give web server. Here in this case I am going to select directly .ppk file. Are you aware about how to generate .pem file to .ppk files? In the last some sessions I have explained. Do you want to download this .pem or directly we go for the .ppk file? Can you please respond? Anyone? If you are aware about .pem file conversion, then I am not selecting this one. But if you are already aware, then I am directly selecting this .ppk file. If you want to explain me .pem file means I can download this .pem file, then I will show you how to generate this .pem file from this .pem file to .ppk file. So which one I need to download, .pem or .ppk? Can anyone please respond?
Sir, dot pem.
.pem. Okay, I am going to download .pem file. I will tell you how to generate this .pem to .ppk. Don't worry. Click on create new key pair. Successfully we have downloaded the .pem file. Okay, .pem file successfully we have downloaded. By default, AWS company will provide one virtual private cloud. We are going to select only that by default VPC only. Here we can able to create new security group also. How to create new security group? Just click on edit. Here just write web server web security group. Okay, just we can write web server. Copy and just you need to paste here. This is optional only, but here optional means the same thing you can here you need to mention. No need to mention whole date and time and all. Not required. As we are selecting base operating system as a Linux operating system, that is the reason by default SSH port is selected and range is 22 by default. But if you want to add some other inbound rule also, you can edit. Here just click on add security group rule. Add security group rule. Then what you need to select? If I want to select HTTP, if I want to access this computer over internet, then I will select HTTP port. So what is the meaning of HTTP? What is the meaning of HTTP? I am going to select HTTP port because I am going to access this particular machine into the internet. By default, port range of the HTTP is 80. 80. Here you can select anywhere. Okay, you can select anywhere. Means anyone can access this computer. What is the meaning of this? Anyone can access this computer. If I just provide custom IP, if I only want to share with you, if your IP address is just I just select custom, and here just I provide some your IP address. That means you only able to access. No one going to access this particular computer. But anywhere means anyone can able to access. Anyone can able to access. So by default, AWS company provides some storage for the uh, Linux machine 8 GB, but up to 30 GB it will be free. If you mention 30 GB also, you will not get the bill. You will not get the bill. Advanced detail. So many options are available. We are going to use this option in the next means after we are going to do manually, we are going to launch with the help of that user data. Initially we are going to learn manually only so that you can get the idea. So all things are selected now. Now I am going to launch the instance. Click on launch instance. Successfully I am going to create or launch instance. Successfully initiate the launch of instance. Just click on instance ID or just go scroll down and select this one, view all instance. Here you can able to see all pending, running, stop mode instances are available here. You can able to see here. If you click on EC2 dashboard, you can able to see right now it is showing 00, but just refresh. Here you can able to see there is one instance are available, one key pair are available, two security group and one volume. Why one volume? Because we have created just now one instance. Automatically we have AWS company provide us storage. This is nothing but a volume. Just click on instance. Here you can able to see just now we have created one web server. So according to this diagram only we are going to create a perform the activity. So initially we have launched the instance. Now what I am going to do is I am going to install one software called as a web software. Okay, web software. Still it's in the running. We can wait still this 2 by 2 status check, but initially earlier we need to wait for this status check. But if you want to create directly also you can create. Okay, no worry. But as we have downloaded .pem file, how to convert that .pem file to .ppk file, meanwhile we are going to see. So as we have discussed last time, we have access Windows operating system machine and Linux operating system machine. If you want to access this Singapore machine with your from your laptop, then how we are going to access? You need some details. Which details? Either you require IP name or DNS name. You required username and you require password. Without these three things, you are not able to access the Singapore machine. Without these 3 points. But by default, AWS company will provide you IP and DNS name. How? Let us see. Just click on this. Here you can able to see. See, this is your host name. This is your host name. DNS name. This is your DNS name. So this is DNS name is nothing but a IP address also. Okay, or also with the help of this private IP address you can connect. No, not a problem. Just click on connect. Here you can able to see username. What is the username? EC2 hyphen user is a username, and this is your DNS name. This is username or host name at the rate DNS name. So this is your DNS name, public DNS. So what are the things they are providing? They are providing us IP or DNS name. They are providing us username. Correct. These two things are they are providing. They are providing these two names. Now, what exactly we required? We required password. How to generate that password? As we have download .pm file. Okay, .pem file. What is the meaning of this .pem file? This .pem file, that is meaning of that full form of this pem file is privacy 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 enhance email. No need to remember full form. Okay, no need to remember. This is just short form .pem file. So AWS company provide us .pem file. What you need to do is we are going to create this .pem file into .ppk file. Okay, how we are going to create? With the help of AWS we are going to create AWS, because AWS provides us .pem file, and we are going to create this .pem file to .ppk file with the help of one software. This software is called as Puttygen. Puttygen is a software. Puttygen is a software. Which software? Puttygen. Puttygen is a software. So this is already available in my machine, so I am going to delete this. Okay, I am going to delete this. I am going to install one more time. What I exactly required? I required Putty and Puttygen software. So what is the help of what is the use of this Puttygen and Putty? We will see here. With the help of this .pem file, with the help of this Puttygen software, we are going to convert this .pem file into .ppk file. .ppk file, and once this .ppk file will be there, so with the help of Putty software, with the help of Putty software, Putty software is used for SSH. So with the help of this Putty software, we are going to authenticate SSH with the help of this .ppk file. You will get the clarity once I will download. Okay, just click on Putty and Puttygen. The first only CR Greenland, just select this one. As soon as it is selected, you need to download as per your compatibility of your computer. Okay, so my compatibility is 64-bit operating system, so that is the reason I am going to download this 64-bit x86. I am going to just click here. Successfully I have download. Now I am also going to download Putty software. See here, there is a Putty software. Just click on 64-bit operating system. This is a zip. We need to select .exe. Puttygen, correct? Puttygen. Just click on here. Putty and Puttygen. Some people call it as a Putty and Puttygen also. Don't worry. Show in folder. Just Ctrl X and paste here. So these are binary files only. So there is no need to install. Once you download means it will be available in your computer. Now with the help of this Puttygen software, we are going to convert .pem file into .ppk file. Once I click on this partition, this one pop-up will open. Okay, here there is a two options, generate and load. But here we no need to generate. Already we have given .pem file with the help of AWS. We just need to load. Just click on load. Just select this all file. Then you need to select this webserver.pem file. Open. Successfully imported foreign key. Correct. Successfully imported foreign key. Click on OK. Here there is an option called save private key. Just click on save private key. Are you sure you want to save this private key without password? Yes. I am not giving any passphrase to protect it. Yes. Just give the name web server. No need to give provide extension. Automatically it will provide extension. Just click on save and close. So what we have did, we have converted this .pem file into .ppk file. Now what we are going to do to access this machine, we are going to use Putty software. Just click on Putty software. Once we click on Putty software, here one pop-up will come. Okay, so what we need to do here is just go to your AWS account, just copy this ec2-user ec2-user @DNS name. Okay, also you want to connect with public DNS, also you can able to connect. If you want to connect with IP address, also you can connect, no worry. But here I am going to select ec2-user @host name. Just click here and copy host name or IP address. By default port is 22 only. SSH connection type is SSH. Just click on SSH here. Okay, once you click on SSH, you need to authenticate. Here there is an authenticate option with the help of .ppk files. Which .ppk file we just now created? Web server.ppk file we just now we have created. Just open. Once we load, just click on open. Successfully we have launched our Linux terminal. See here, successfully we have launched. Correct. So this is the our Linux terminal. Now inside this Linux terminal we are going to run so many commands like this. You can able to write so many commands. Okay, but for today's work we are going to use this script. Okay, this command we are going to run. I kept here. So don't worry about this, what is this and all. Just try to understand how to write some command. I will explain you all the details in our Linux classes so that you can come to know what is all these things. Okay, what is all these things. Initially, what exactly I am going to do is, initially I am only a root ec2-user, normal user, correct? Just use this command pwd. Pwd means print working directory or present working directory. Just enter. Here you can able to see this is your present working directory, means you are comes under /home ec2-user. That means there is a root level directory. This is inside root level directory, there is a folder called as a home, and inside this home there is a folder called as a ec2-user. Okay, this is the meaning of this. Are you understanding? This is the meaning of this. Okay, now what exactly I am going to do? I am going to run this command sudo su. What is the meaning of this sudo su? You will get the clarity in your Linux classes, but just now I am giving this command. Let me tell you. Once after run execute this command, you right now you are a user, ec2-user. Once you use this command, you become a root user or administrator. Just execute the command. See, you are now a root user instead of ec2 user. Your pwd will be same, your present working directory will be same, only you become a root user, so that you can perform all the privileges. They will provide you privileges to perform all the activity. No need to enter every time sudo to perform all the actions. So what exactly we are going to do as per this whiteboard diagram? So we are able to launch EC2 instance. Now we are going to install HTTPD software to create our web server. But before that, I will just tell you, just go back like this. This is a CD. CD means change directory. Just click on 2 times, then root directory again 2 times. Okay, just enter. Now you are inside the root level directory. Just run this command ls list out. Here you can able to see so many folders are available. There is one folder called as a wire folder, correct? So as per this whiteboard diagram, you can able to see this /var folder. But without installing HTTPD software, you are not able to see the www folder. How to verify? Just go inside /var folder, enter ls. Is there, you are able to see any www dot folder? No, correct? There is no www dot folder inside the var folder, correct? Because we haven't installed any web server software. Just come back, then you are now in the home. Okay, just EC2 happen user, EC2 slash home slash EC2 happen user, enter. Now you are in your same print working directory. To clear the screen, just just press Control button plus L button. So it will clear the screen. So now you are in /home slash EC2 hyphen user. If you are not getting all this activity, you will, don't worry, you will get the clarity in Linux classes, because from scratch only we are going to learn. Scratch only we are going to learn. So what exactly we are going to do here is, I am going to update my operating system. So presently this is my operating system, cat /etc os hyphen release. Here I can able to see my operating system name is Amazon Linux. Okay, operating system is Amazon Linux. See, this is a Red Hat family. RHEL is a Red Hat family. Now what I am exactly going to do is, I am going to update my operating system. Yum update -y. Yum is a command. I am going to update, and this -y means at the runtime they will ask me yes or no. So here in one go only I am going to provide. If I not provide means what will happen? Just see yum update. Instead there will be no packages marked for update. That is the reason they will not ask me yes or no, correct? Now I am going to install one software. Before that I will tell you, I will just search one command, which httpd. I want to search whether this software is available or not. See, no httpd in, that means this software is not available here. Now I am going to install yum. How to install? Yum is a command. Going to install httpd software -y. If I not provide y, then what will happen? I will show you. They will ask at the runtime either yes or no. Yum install httpd and enter. It is going to download software. Now here they are asking me, is this okay? Here I am going to provide yes. Why? Enter. So successfully I have downloaded this software called as httpd, and these are the some dependency of this software. Now I am going to run this command, which httpd. Here I can able to see httpd is downloaded successfully. It is available in sbin folder. So as per this whiteboard, I have installed this software. Now what I am going to do is, see, As soon as I have installed this software, by default these two folder will be created. Let us check whether these two folder created or not. How to check? I have to go again /war folder. So inside /war folder I have so many folders. Here see, I can able to see now www. After I have installed, this www folder is created. Now just go inside this www folder. Here I can able to see two folder. One is HTML folder. So as per this whiteboard only, this HTML folder is also created. Okay, HTML folder is also created. Just go inside this HTML. Now I am inside this HTML folder. CD stands for change directory. So as per this script, I am going to do the activity. I have updated the software. I have installed software. Now what exactly did I have comes under this HTML page. Now I am comes under this HTML page. What exactly I am going to do right now? I am going to create one file here. That file name is index.html. And inside this index.html I am going to write some content. Let us see. So as per this uh, whiteboard diagram only I am going to create. Here I am going to create one index.html file. How to create? Echo is a command to create content. Which content? I am going to create welcome to the AWS DevOps batch. Okay, this is the content I am going to write. Okay, and I am going to create one file. That file name is called as index.html. Index.html. Just enter. Successfully I have created index.html file, and inside this index.html file I have written these lines of code. Just enter. Here you can able to see the file is created, and if I want to verify what exactly I written, just use this command cat welcome to the AWS DevOps batch. Just now I have created this content inside this HTML batch. So here I can able to see I have installed the software. Now I am inside this HTML. Inside this software I have written some index.html file. Inside this index.html I have write some content. Now if I want to access this web server, how I am going to I am able to access? How I am able to access? Just go to instance, click on our instance. Here there is a public IP address. Just copy this public IP address. I'm going to share with you. Okay, I'm going to share with you. Just copy into your Google Chrome or any, and just let me know you are able to access or not. Just copy this. Are you able to access? Whatever I have code written, something I have written. Welcome to the AWS DevOps badge. Are you able to see? Anyone? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So are you able to access? Can you just type this IP address into your browser and search?
Sir, will you please show it again?
Which one I need to show? How to do this activity?
No.
Uh-huh.
That you told about no something.
Yeah, I have sent in your chat box. Just copy this.
Yeah.
Just let me know you are able to access or not.
So they are saying that can't reach the site.
Okay. Why exactly? What is the reason? Do you know?
No, sir.
Okay. So if I click here, I can't see. It's just loading only, or this site can't be reached. Why? Just go back to our AWS, and here there is an option called security. Here you can able to see that I have already opened this port, correct? Just click here. Okay, just click here and click on edit inbound rules. Here just click here, IP this anywhere, and save the rule. Save the rule. Still it is showing such type of error, correct? What is the reason? Do you get that reason why exactly it is not happening? See, in our Windows operating system only, whenever we are going to install any software, what exactly we do? There is a one there is a one service option is there. Service option is there. Once you open this service, for some software by default some services are on or on, but for some software we need to make service on. We start the service. Exactly here also I have mentioned what exactly I need to do is I need to start the service, means HTTPD service on. Then and then I am going to access the content. Here so many you can able to see. If I click here, you can here stop the service, restart the service, like that you can do the activity in Windows operating system. But here in Linux operating system, what you need to do is just go back /home. Now you need to perform this action, service start httpd httpd, the same command. See, service httpd start. Okay, httpd pd start. This is the command. Just enter. Before that, just use this command, status, service http status. Just enter. Here you can able to see the service is inactive and dead. If you want to start the service, that means what you need to do, we need to start the service. Just enter. Successfully we have start the service. If you want to verify, here you can able to see with the help of this command, service httpd status. Now the service is active and running. Now just go to your browser and refresh. Here you can able to see your content. What is the content you have written? correct? Are you able to access now? Just refresh and see. So we have written this welcome to AWS batch content inside the HTML file, correct? Now here you are able to access with the help of your internet. See this content. Are you getting
Yes,
my
sir.
point?
Now I. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the this is called as a troubleshooting. Whenever you get some error, then how to troubleshoot yourself. So there are so many way to troubleshoot all the error. So you get to know what is exactly the error. So I have initially, even though I have allotted inbound role, again I have do the activity for inbound role. Then I come to know we haven't started service. So without started service, we are not going to access the content. So that is the reason. So successfully we have able to launch our web server, and you can able to access the content. The same way, whenever the people are going to create any website, they are trying to keep so many content inside this index.html file, or even though if you want to create your own name file means also you can able to create. If you want to create nikita.html you can also able to create nikita.html file. If you want to create swanand.html also you can able to create, depending upon your requirement. Whatever the pages you are want to keep, you can keep, depending upon your requirement only. Okay, so this is the way how you are doing your creating your web server. So all actions we did manually here. Okay, but if you want to do the activity with the help of some data or script, then how you are going to do, we are going to learn now. So now just come back to your EC2 instance. I am now going to launch another instance. Okay, launch instance. Here I am going to write some web server 2. Web server 2. I'm going to use this Amazon Linux only. By default to do micro dot I have selected. I'm going to create new pair, or also you can use the same pair also. No worry. The same thing we are going to do. If you want to use existing key pair web server only, you can use this existing key pair also. No worry. Here I'm going to add one edit add security group rule. So I am using anywhere, and I'm going to use HTTP port. By default it is provided. Click on advanced detail here. Just go to the advanced detail, and there is an option called as user data. Okay, so I am providing some script here with the help of bootstrapping concept. Bootstrapping concept means at the time of starting my computer, automatically these commands will execute, and my software will be installed, computer will be starts. How we are going to do that, just I will show you. Here there is a option. So I am going to use this script. I'm going to use this script here. So what is the meaning of this? This is nothing but a shebang. So whenever we are going to run any shell script, we are using this shebang. What is the meaning of this? Hash. This is the directory bin. Inside this directory there is a shell called as a bash shell. This bash shell stands for born again shell. That means internally they are going to do activity with the help of interactive shell. This is one of the interactive bash shell. Black color you are able to see, correct? This is terminal. This is called as a bash shell. So with the help of this will be executed as a bash shell. Hash. What is the meaning of this hash? The hash means just comment will be available there but this will not going to execute. That means use this for your user data. So I am going to use this for user data. Install HTTPD Linux 2 version. Automatically once after I have used, automatically this will be going to install. So this is my shebang. I'm going to use this all command. What exactly I'm going to do? Earlier I have did with the help of manually, correct? Yum update hyphen y. Then I have installed the software. Then I have started the service. Okay, I have enabled the service. Then inside this index.html I have written some lines of code. Hmm? The same way I have did here. Now with the help of this user data, once I have launched the instance, automatically all this activity was internally they have did with the help of this script. This is nothing but a script. Hmm? If you want to click on info, you can able to see specify user data to provide commands or a command script to run when you launch your instance. Input is base 64 encoded when you launch your instance unless you select the user data has already been encoded checkbox. Okay, no need to run checkbox. Automatically it will. Okay, it will select it. So this is nothing but a script. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to launch the instance. Once I launch the instance, automatically this script will run and you can able to see the software will be downloaded. Just click on launch instance. Successfully we have launched the instance. Here you can able to see two instances now. Earlier manually we have launched one instances, correct? Just now we have launched this web server 2. Refresh. Just wait for 2 or 3 seconds. Yes, it's now under the running. Just click on this and just click on connect button. Here there is a connect button. Okay, as soon as you click on connect, you can able to see SSH client. Just copy this ec2-user @DNS name. Go to your putty software. As we already converted .pem file to .ppk files, now just open this and provide your host name here. Just click on SSH and provide authentication with the help of .ppk file. Which .ppk file? Webserver.ppk file. Open. Click on open. Yeah, successfully we have launched our instance. Here exactly we all did the activity with the help of script. So we just verify whether all this done or not. Sudo yes you just enter. Just run this command which httpd. See here by default you can able to see the software is available. Now if you want to go inside this war folder html, here you just run this ls command. Oh, there is that. 1 minute, let me check that script. Okay, that activity will not perform here. Why? Because inside this html we should give some header there. We should give some header. So like this. We need to copy this. That means if we use this command, then and then we will able to see inside this. We should provide like this. Okay, /var/ww indem html index.html. Then and then it will be written inside the echo. Okay, this command we need to use right now. But by default this www folder is available here, correct? By default www folder is available here. Don't worry, if you want to do same activity again, you just go back. Just terminate this web server 2. We do not need. Just terminate because we are not going to use. Now I am going to go to the EC2 dashboard again. I am going to launch some other instances. Okay, here I'm going to give web server 3. hmm? So by default I'm going to select all these things. Here I'm going to use existing key pair only. I'm going to open one port to access. Okay, and just go back here in advanced detail. Here just provide in user data a script. This script just copy and paste. Just remove this. Okay, now it will exactly work. Launch instance. Just open this one. Click on EC2 dashboard. It will take some 2 to 3 minutes of time. So web server 3. Just refresh. Successfully start running. Just click on connect. Just copy this EC2 user at the DNS name. Control C. Just go back to your Putty software and provide your host name here. Click on SSH and click on authentication to provide your authentication with the help of .ppk file. Just click on open. Click on open. Successfully I have launched the instance. Click on accept. Just run this command sudo su. Just check whether this HTTPD software is downloaded or not. Yes, successfully we have downloaded. Just check inside this war folder, www folder will be there, HTML folder will be there. Go inside and just ls. Here you can able to see index.html file will be there, and cat this index.html you can able to see the content inside the folder. Now this one also you can able to access over internet. Just go back here. Just copy this public IP address. I'm copying here in your. Try to access now. You're able to access? Maybe not. Why? Because we haven't opened our inbound rule. Just click on security. Click on security, inbound security, and here there is an option edit inbound rule. Just click on edit inbound rule, add rule, and you are going to access. You are going to add HTTP port. Okay, anywhere, and just save rule. Successfully you have added edit inbound rule. Now come here and just refresh. Here you can able to access your my Google content. Okay, so we have learned today web server, how to launch web server manually and by using user data. This user data is nothing but called as a bootstrapping of EC2 instances. So in interview if they ask what is bootstrapping means, you just mention with the help of command or with the help of some script. If we want, we create any infrastructure or virtual machine, that is nothing but a bootstrapping of a node or machine. So this is all about today. Do you have any doubts?
Not now.
Yeah, please do the practice. If you have any doubt means you can come and ask. Okay, you can ask anytime. You just ping in WhatsApp group. I will once I get the time I will respond. Okay.
Yes, sir. Can you kindly send it accordingly also?
Yeah, yesterday I have sent.
Okay, okay,
Just
okay,
just provide just provide me your email address. I will add.
okay. Thank you, sir.
I will add. And one thing you just remember. So every practice, after doing every practice, what you need to do is make a habit. Which habit? To stop the instances or to terminate the instances. Otherwise you will get the bill. Just select this one. Right now I don't need, so I'm going to, I already terminate this one. Okay, so I just going to terminate, or if just I want means I just stop. If I want tomorrow also means I just stop, but I don't want tomorrow, that means I'm going to terminate. Okay, that means shutting down. As soon as I have terminate, automatically this terminal will be inactive. See, inactive. Just close this. This also inactive. Just close this. So this is all about today's lecture. Now I have closed now. So if I click on refresh means I am not able to access, because that server hosting was already closed. So after every practices, start to stop or terminate the instances, so that you can able to save the bill. Okay, so we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah, okay, sir.